Okay, so apparently the reconnecting my headphones somehow made me stop going forward with time in game. That's kinda weird.
Will this session start? Finally.
No one would blame me if I would eat Brazil. Is he coming back? This Brazil
Yeah,
player.
who are we missing actually?
Brazil, I think.
Yeah, and UAR.
Yeah, and Hanover.
Well,
Oh no, he came.
Wasn't Leroy supposed to sub someone? We don't have Swim
No,
yet.
but Creepy is playing it. Why is it paused again?
Okay, I think I'm catching up though. You're on 18th of January?
Yeah.
18th, yeah.
18th of January. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, it should be working okay now because somehow reconnecting my Bluetooth broke the internet. I'm not sure how that works.
What?
Oh, someone dropped, right?
Diego Sit. So, how is his name? Hong Kong.
No,
No,
it's Delhi.
Delhi, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Digio is Hong Kong.
Digio, Diego, it's all the same.
Yeah. One is a little bit richer than the other.
I think the only war we have going on right now is the
Swedish war.
double wars versus Sweden. And US is actually in both of them.
Yeah. But I wonder if he will be able to turn the tides.
I mean, frankly, if Sweden surrenders to one of them, we might win the other one because the numbers look kind of even in like separate wars.
Yeah, but the position is way better for the H area, I think, because the numbers are mostly from the US military, I would say. And
I mean, maybe not. It's not
can
that
can
bad.
he really land? Does he have a navy?
I mean, isn't he in Europe already?
Is he?
I mean, from the last
Oh
war.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I didn't post the stream link. Who is joining? Oh, Daddy is back. Now Jerusalem. What's going on?
Oh yeah, Arabia is at war with Mewar. Mewar defender in the Arabian conquest of Mukalla.
Mewar versus Arabia, and Arabia is supported by the rest of the Africans. And Mewar and Delhi versus Jerusalem is not a matchup I would expect Indians to win, actually. Delhi is having some problems apparently with being AI, unfortunately. You're having some like air sounds.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Is this better?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, it was started by Arabia, actually. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this makes much more sense then. It's even going straight for the Hormuz Strait, and even though Mewar... Oh, Jerusalem is actually... No, it's just light ships, so Mewar could potentially try and... that's light ships as well. Jerusalem has 15 heavies, and that's definitely enough to beat the heavies of of Noir. I mean, jokes you were saying Africa took very strong, but the only African not participating. Right? Yeah, because UAR is not a player. At least for the time being. Yeah, I mean, they wanted to make it fair, you know. If Imerina joined, then what would be the fun of it? Yeah,
What
Arabia
are
is
the numbers like?
looking very good for the Africans.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of mountain forts in the area, so if there's any place to stop a superior force, it would be Persia.
Well, Mewar has a good quality. Does Delhi have a good quality as well?
Yeah, he has Nepalese ideas.
Nepali ideas, yeah.
Should be pretty good. But he's not increasing his maintenance yet, so I don't know about that.
Oh. And yeah, they're not moving.
Maybe they.
Why?
Maybe
they are dealing. Oh.
Mewar is just going to accept the peace or something. Yep. Okay.
That's quite a big chunk of land.
I mean, most of it is desert and coastal deserts. Some are actually with decent depth.
Yeah, but controlling the Hormuz trade node allows him not to lose trade in Gujarat.
Yeah.
Hello, my old friend.
Oh, yes.
At last you have fallen too.
Yeah, but I wanted to because I cannot make it to the games anymore. Because I have to leave in 2 hours.
Damn.
So I did an honorable 1v1 with Arabia, and then just with Belgium.
Do you need to leave because you need to watch the mole?
Yep.
Yeah, of course. I watch it after the session.
Watch what?
It's a TV program in Belgium that's like really hype whenever it comes back.
And everyone
watches it.
Yeah. And if you don't watch it today, you will be spoiled tomorrow. So you need to watch it.
Everyone at school or at work is like, "Did you see that? Did you see that?" So you kind of have to watch it.
Yeah. Last week I wasn't in the voice call because I was watching it.
Oh, no, that's why you were.
Yeah, but now I'm
this is a very bad time for us Belgians.
Yeah.
What's the show about?
It's basically you have a team of 10 people, and they gotta do assignments like stuff together. Certain things they have to do, like assignments, like find something like this. But it's very complicated, always very complicated. And there is one person in the team of 10 that is like the betrayer, the saboteur.
Oh, yeah.
And you gotta find every week somebody gets taken away because they couldn't find the saboteur. And at the end, only 3 remain: the saboteur and 2 others, and one of them will win the game because they found the saboteur.
And the winner will get all the money that they got by doing the assignments.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a big Among Us, but in real life.
Yeah.
Yes, it's basically Among Us, but in real life without the killing.
Oh damn, that's
sad.
The best
and
part.
the show was first. Pretty sure.
Yeah, the show is more than 10 years old.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like Sweden is doing much in their war, mostly because where are the US troops? Because I'm pretty sure I saw them somewhere around.
Oh, Sweden is still in the game.
Oh, the United States are making a D-Day in Serbia. Oh, a second war starting.
Great Britain calls me into a war. Okay, I've got to go in a different channel, guys.
Yep, things are starting to get serious. It's Imerina versus Great Britain, Malaya, and United States. Inca are joining in as well.
Yeah, okay, that's bye Imerina.
Yeah,
okay,
but
so
is Imerina bringing any backup?
That's a Chad move.
Bourbon. I mean, he's... Oh, Jerusalem is probably going to join. I mean, the war goal is on an island, and both Britain and Malaya are on the same side, so...
To be honest, I wanted to fight this war. Like, I pitched it to Jux, and I kinda wanted to take the islands for myself to be able to hop to Europe. But I played in solo player, and well, I get crushed by their navies. So
yeah, I guess both Great Britain and Malaya, it's gonna be tough.
It's a lot.
Okay,
And so
fake war.
Oh, fake war.
What
Got
fake war?
fake all real again now.
The Imerina war is fake?
Yep.
Do you know what they're going to get?
Yeah, what...
A province. I don't know which one. Didn't ask. Because it looked like England didn't know it either. He was like, which one do you want? Where can I find it?
Yeah, look, is it actually going to be the final wars of Sweden? Actually, no. They it looks like they will still have something left.
Oh yes.
Barely, but still. Probably.
Still hanging on.
Yeah, probably mostly because they got all the Novgorod land. Yeah, now they're coming to the... So pause, Shivir.
The war is done. He got 2 islands.
Yeah, it looks like he got the islands in the... Actually, that's... Yeah, I mean, 20 death. This island is actually quite nice, but... Oh, and there's the Yemen island that's actually 37 dev. With sugar as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be Australian very soon.
Yeah, and you could... Oh! You better be fast then, because apparently there's some people who disagree with your opinion, Shivir.
Are you talking about Zhejiang?
No.
I mean... Oh.
On pause, by the way. With and yeah, looks like it's just United States and Sweden versus Livonian Order and Serbia, and I mean, Americans did manage to take a fort in...
I thought we had a deal, Jux. I asked you if I could take it.
Yeah, I think he looks like he's under the impression that you had a deal as well, but it wasn't supposed to go like this. Not like this.
Oh. Why not like this?
I'm not sure. I mean,
Byzantic.
Yeah, it's 2000.
Look.
You got all of it back anyways.
Yeah, I have 2.8k still.
Oh, Russia with Eye of the Tiger is going after Serbia now, but...
Oh, yeah, nice.
I mean, it's the best time they might get, but I'm not sure if it will work out. Because Hanover and Netherlands are joining in as well.
Oh yeah, he poked HRE again.
But I mean, it's bad news for Serbia because he has to deal with United States basically on his own, and also with the Russians who are coming with quite a bit of a force. I mean, they still have numbers advantage. Russians are, for the first time, are at war with Genoa. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Hopefully they can...
the wonderful alliance is...
They can make it somehow between
why did Serbia not
friendship.
Why did Serbia not give the provinces of Georgia to Genoa?
That's the problem. He gave some, but not all. Maybe it's under progress. Hopefully, Serbians are trying to repel the American Marines, but the Marines are strong. Hooah!
The Navy SEALs do not take any prisoners.
Yeah. Where is it all of the Serbian army? Oh, they're for some reason 66k of Serbians are hanging out in Mazuria, I guess, Eastern Prussia. And Sweden is winning. Oh, there's still a reinforcement stack for Livonian Order, but it doesn't make it in time because of the, let me guess, oh yeah, Scorched Earth. And Sweden is winning versus Livonian Order as well. So that's putting pressure on Livonian Order so he cannot help Serbia against the United States. And I mean, Sweden is kind of a lost cause, but are we going to get like American provinces in Serbia? Hey, Banana. That's I mean, Russia is still pushing as well. He already managed to take one fort and is well on the way to take the second one. But there's a lot more HRE joining now. Byzantium and Austria.
Yeah, I think the entire HRE except for Poland, maybe, and Livonia.
Hong Kong got a fair share of Vijayanagara.
Yeah, he wants to, from what I know, he wants to become a GP so he can get hegemony. Yeah, and get the bonus to trade production, or what was it? Goods produced, yeah, that would be super good with his trade. Yeah, Americans are doing a D-Day. They're just bringing freedom to the Balkans, as you can see. Basically, it's Lubeck, I think Netherlands, Livonian and Serbia declared war on Sweden, and Sweden was allied with United States.
United States of Liberty in the mouth of the Donau.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like there's gonna be much that will be able to stop them.
Oh, wait. United States is AI.
No, it's not.
There was a player on
that would be crazy.
Oh, okay.
It would be the best AI ever.
Oh, Dream, I've gotta ask. Who is your mole?
It's been one episode, my dude.
Yeah.
It's not Sven.
But you gotta take the guess. You gotta take it.
Shit. It's one of the girls, but I'm not sure who.
Again. It's been a woman for like 4 years or something. I think it's that dude, how is he called? Philippe.
Ah, Philippe.
He gives me those vibes, you know.
So all in all, I think like those wars are not too big of a deal. I mean, even if Livonian Order loses to Sweden and the United
Brazil
States
is coming.
Oh, nice! Thank God.
Finally.
Gradiax is still alive and well in India. He's the Nagpur eating AI.
Gradiax is a big boy in India.
Yeah, he's the one that wears trousers there.
Yes.
Could wear Mewar and Delhi as shoes.
Mewar is rather weak at this moment. No, wait, they're bankrupt, so.
Gradiax always wants to die, but he doesn't fight wars that could potentially kill him, to be honest. And he's fighting even wars with players who are new in the game, so it's ending up being very not even in the end. Spani is coming in with his Brazilian internet as well.
At least it's not Killer Koala.
Indeed. Yeah, he was representing Africa with his African internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Spani is actually from Brazil, if I recall correctly.
Yes, he is Brazilian.
So this...
I think he lives there again, because he lived in, I think, UK or something before.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's from Europe, but living in Brazil. Just like everyone's worst nightmare.
I'm trying to take a random island in the Pacific, and 4 people messaged me like, it's my island!
But it's like 40 deaths.
The Yemen one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's serious stuff, man.
Who wants that island? Emernia, I guess. Britain, I guess. Jerusalem.
I don't think Britain. Britain just gave away 2 provinces in the same area.
Not Britain, not Jerusalem, but I got a message from Hong Kong. I got a message from Imerina. Right? Like instantly.
Looks like Banana found out the crab overlay button. There you go. Welcome to crab.
Oh no.
Can I activate overlays?
Of course you
If
can.
I have if I get the points, I'm gonna activate Kimi's overlay.
Activate Kimi. I did it.
Yeah, it doesn't show up in chat for you guys as well.
Activate.
Oh damn! Everything is on. Actually, I should get one other thing.
I have more than enough points spent.
Okay, nice. So can actually pay attention to all this stuff. Okay, nice.
I only see the gnoll. Oh yeah, now I see.
Yep. And the VOD on YouTube is always overlay free, so if you really miss something, but I don't think you should with this setup, then you can just watch it later.
Oh, come on, Brazil. Gonna refill my drink
but what
in the meantime.
do we know why he dropped? What happened? Maybe there's something on Twitch. Oh, he didn't know it's summertime in Europe. Nice. No, that's part of Kimi overlay. You're actually you have keen eyes, Banana. You noticed a lot of stuff that people still haven't actually. Like Radiac still has no idea about those banners I've added. He only noticed the stuff on Mana and so on last week. Yeah, right now it's actually bankruptcy, so it all fits. How close is
I switched to innovative IDs. Just as you guys said.
Jesus, that's a good balance.
Yep. I mean, he still is fairly okay shape when it comes to loans, to be honest. He's paying a lot for mercenaries. Wasn't he one of those guys who had a lot of professionalism? And also some guys in HRE, Hanover has a lot of professionalism. Swabia, not so much. Netherlands. Oh, Tuscany has a fair bit. Russia is fighting a big battle. I'm not sure if they will be able to do anything with that. They have a okay general, 3-6, which is superior to the Dutch one. So they might win. I don't think so. There's way too many Hanoverians in the south. Unless they don't make it. The province is not scorched though, so... They will make the Germans bleed, but I think in the end Russians are not gonna win. Yeah, there's bonus in... advantage in both shock and fire with the general is giving them a lot more damage. And I mean, frankly, the Russian quality is not too bad. 20 discipline and morale is behind Netherlands, for example, but still not too bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have only one cannon stack, the Russians. Which, I mean, when they don't have enough infantry, it's the way to go, I feel. This way they can use the fact that HRE has a lot of cannon stacks. Like, actually they have... Serbia, I don't think Serbia needs 2 cannon stacks.
Definitely not. I mean, they're never going to fight alone, so...
Yeah, I mean, Russia was very big, but then the typing got a lot of their land. Qing just took the rest of Siberia.
It makes sense for Russia to attack Serbia. There's nowhere else they can go.
Yeah. Especially right now, because the Americans are giving them an opportunity. I mean, typing has plans later. Hopefully those plans involve doing something about Genoa. Before, typing was yellow. For some reason, they changed his color this session.
Because it was very hard to see who was Genoa and who was typing.
And it was actually good, because it looks super ugly now. And Timurids are vassal of Genoa, which is not making anything better. It looks like Serbia is actually winning some battles against the United States in the end. I'm not sure how that's possible, because it appeared to me that the Americans' advantage in numbers was just way too big, but right now they're going for 2 battles, and I think... Yeah, Americans have way better leader in this one, so they're gonna win that one. And in this one, Serbia, despite having a slightly better leader, they're fighting with a -2. Oof. And the quality is actually in favor of the Americans, because they have 10% more discipline. Why is it not showing me the infantry compatibility? 30. Yeah, Serbia has 20% more infantry compatibility, but that's not enough. Oh yeah, Americans didn't even have cannons in the south, and they still won quite well. So Serbia is going to be having some troubles unless... it's gonna be hard to intervene in this war unless someone starts a second one, because it's started by Livonia. Sweden didn't have that much luck in pushing into Livonia. They have fairly similar generals, looks like. And Sweden is not that powerful nation when it comes to stuff like manpower and so on. They are probably being funded by a lot of people. Brazil, United States and Malaya are sending most of the Swedish income. And now HRE is pushing into Russia proper after freeing the Serbian provinces. Did anything else start in the meantime? Doesn't look like it. Oh, so Hong Kong got this island and you got one from Imerina in the end? What?
Yeah, so basically I made a deal with Jukes. He wanted the 37 dev, so I sold him and got the 14 dev next to it. And I
he sold it to Hong Kong
with Hong Kong, but it looks like either he sold it for a lot of money or
yeah, something. I want to actually see how much Imerina. Only 1,000. I was expecting him to have like 15,000 tickets.
I was about to say, if that was his plan, then he was like smart.
He gave 500 to me, so he made only 500 benefits out of it.
Okay, not so smart.
Yeah, not so smart. He could get a lot of money.
I sold 4 3-dev provinces for 11.5k to Hong Kong. So
yeah, and he could afford it.
Scammed.
It's the art of the deal.
Two of those were gold, so...
Donald Trump, the art of the deal.
The Germans didn't scorch Earth as well. Actually, does it work like that? Is it only negative movement for the not owner of the province? Oh, Imerina didn't get a lot of money for the province, but apparently they're supposed to get fat subsidies, but they're getting no subsidies for now. So...
I'm gonna ask for subs.
Yeah, so actually there was no point for Germans to scorch Earth here. But the Russians didn't do it either, so... It's on them. For the time being, actually, I mean... Wait. The Russians have the numbers advantage and... actually... they have a single infantry stack more, or wait. Yeah, it looks like they have a bit more troops, the Russians. And their general is the same, exactly the same as the Dutch one. So it's just about army quality. There's a bit of an advantage for the defender, as always. And depending on, for example, what cannons, but Hanover is probably pretty good when it comes to quality. Russians have plus 22 cannons. It's okay. Looks like this one might be... no, Russia is putting a lot of troops to the front. And there's still 100k Germans in reserve. And still with rolls like 0 to 9, everything is possible. Why is Austria units just black in this? Kinda weird. It looks like Russians already took all the loans that they had available. And
why is Netherlands the one with the best quality on their side? Like, what the fuck?
He has a lot of morale. Maybe it's well, I'm actually not sure why. I mean, he has a lot of army tradition.
A lot of drill as well.
It's not necessarily the one with the best quality that shows up in this one, in this window.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't it like the general?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, possibly.
It's
because I mean, Hanover has like 15 more.
Yeah, I think Hanover is way better. So right now the Germans have one more reinforcement stack. Actually, yeah, that's cannons. Cannons do not really help. So if the Russians get godlike rolls, they might win this, but they need something like this, 4 to 8, but like 3 more times. That's bad. That's the exact opposite of what they want.
Oh, cannon on the front line for the Germans.
Oh, let's see how much. Yeah, the Germans don't have any more infantry, looks like, but the Russians are breaking as well. Oh damn! But the Russians win.
Yeah, but
nice,
they will win.
Nice. Yeah. It was very close, but they win in the end. And Kilva is no longer in sync. Who was he? Swabia.
Swabia.
He actually joined. Nice. So even though he desync, it's good news that we actually have a player on Swabia. I'm afraid though this success might... Oh no, they're all drilling. But still, Poland raised their maintenance, so that might mean something in the pretty close future. Serbia actually moved their army to north to fight against Sweden, and they are pushing them out of Novgorod. But that also means that Serbia is getting fully occupied, and they actually have a bankruptcy looming, but they're getting a lot of subsidies probably from the rest of the empire. Yep.
UR is going to disappear so fast.
Yep. Who's fighting them? So it's GB, Tuscany, Jerusalem, Hong Kong. Hong Kong really wants to be the great power. I'm surprised Carthage is not going.
Carthage already took some land.
Really?
Yeah, Tafila. Oh, no, they didn't.
No.
I mean, there is no rush. Like, the one we will... like, everybody's going to take 100%.
Yeah, like... Carthage cannot be cut off.
Have the least resistance. So.
Yeah, Carthage has not only custom ideas, it also has a custom mission tree.
Okay, what's happening with Byzantic?
Yes, the stream is also a bit stuck.
I don't know.
Looks like I'm having some...
Carthage
I'm catching up.
Good ideas.
So
for naval, like
they are kind of mixed. They have like ideas for both. I mean, actually for free, for trade, for navy, and for land. So it's kind of mixed, jack of all trades. Yeah, it looks like I was having a hiccup. Yeah. Like sometimes my router does this. Maybe because it was how do you say, restarted recently. So maybe it's having some problems, but it should be back up now.
But Carthage is a very nice nation to play in solo player if you want, because there is a very fun mission tree made by Leroy, and a lot of things to be done.
Solo player, that's the most French thing I ever heard.
How do you say it?
It's
Single
like
player.
it's single player.
Single player, yeah.
Single player.
Player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
for
say
the
it.
sneak peeks from the next version of the mod, there's gonna be a Hashashin tag in like Persia and Syria area. That's also gonna have a custom mission tree.
I'm never playing that area again.
There's gonna be something like Egypt, but I don't remember if that's gonna have a tree or not.
There is a rework of the Norse religion as well.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff for the Norse as well.
Going to be fun.
Serbia might end up getting stab-hitted out of this war pretty soon, to be honest. I mean, they still have a bit more admin power, but I mean, it's not looking too hot for them.
Leroy refused to make better Flemish IDs.
Well, do they deserve better ideas? No.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, Sunday can be... I mean, for me, Sunday is ideal. That's why I'm playing here only, basically. Otherwise, it's tough to guarantee that I'm gonna be at home during the evening. Like, for example, on the week or something. But on Sunday evening, I'm usually at the same place every week.
I got a lot of time now because of schools being closed. I got no teaching to do.
Yeah, they decided in Belgium that I have vacation next week, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stupid
I have 3
children
weeks
like
vacation,
stupid
and
children
my-
like you should still be at school. God damn it.
My poor brother, he is studying for his exams while I am just gaming all weekend long.
Oh yeah, looks
That's
like Poland
actually-
is gonna do what's called a pro gamer move against Russia.
Oh no.
And yeah, the Americans are the nice thing. They're starting a siege and then they're giving it over to Russians.
Any gankers in chat?
But that's unfortunately not gonna work once Poland actually joins this war, because with Poland they're gonna steamroll Russia. And they're gonna take 200% from them. At some point at least, because... I mean... Unless somehow miraculously Russia gets to 50%, but I don't think that's gonna happen. They don't even have the war goal. I mean, wait, what? What's the war goal? Yeah, they have the war goal now. It didn't even start ticking yet. And Thatcher is going for the second battle. I don't think this time the Russians are gonna be as lucky as they were last time. And Byzantium is going... is Byzantium in this war? Yeah, they are. Well, but still, all of this means that all of HRE is fighting Russia, Sweden, and United States, which is frankly like minor powers, all things considered. And France, GB, Carthage, Jerusalem, they're gonna come in and pack quite a punch, unlike those smaller nations that can be easily beaten. Like already Hanover, Austria, those guys are starting to be quite low on manpower. Serbia and Livonian Order are gonna be quite wrecked, to be honest, by all of this.
We need Australia in Europe.
It's arriving. Soon.
How is your nation looking, by the way? Oh, almost. Oh, you're getting subs from Hong Kong, but you have a trade deal probably with him, right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, so it's 100 income. Yeah, I actually wonder what they were stab hitting for, because it's probably not the American Balkans. Oh, what?
Oh, the peace.
Imarina oh, it's a fake
Yeah,
war. Okay,
Imarina
humiliation
by
war of Serbia.
Brazil.
Yeah, it looks like the Russians were beaten by the HRE in Serbia, and Serbia was peace out from the Swedish war. So now it's Sweden and United States versus Livonia. I'm like pretty sure they didn't take much except, I guess, money. Is Serbia bankrupt? Oh yeah, they forced the bankruptcy at probably not the ideal time as well. So it's gonna suck to be Serbia for quite a while. I wonder if they even will be able to prevent the internal conflicts disaster, because they might actually not be able to. Yeah, they have overextension. They have overextension from those provinces in Georgia. So I was hoping they're actually going to sell them to.
That's
to
what
Genoa.
you get. That's what you get.
Yeah, I think the plan is actually to sell them eventually.
I found it weird that Genoa isn't attacking Russia, but they're in the war.
Because it's the friendship.
Oh,
I think
damn,
isn't it the most successful Serbia we've had for the last like 10 campaigns? I think so, right?
Well, it was due to their deal with Ottomans all the way in the beginning.
Yeah, but then they betrayed the Ottomans.
Yes.
Yeah. They betrayed first
That
the
was
Crusade, then the Ottomans.
That was
But
the Eye of the Tiger move.
It worked quite well for them, so...
Yeah, I mean, they managed to 1v1 Russia last session, and Russia was even more powerful then. And it looks like the Americans are not in Sweden yet. I wonder if there are actually... Oh, they're going from the south! They're coming from inside the house! Because Livonian Order probably has military access through most of HRE, so the United States have the access as well. And that actually might be a bit of an issue for Livonian Order, because yeah, his troops are not that strong.
They're gonna die.
I mean, they actually have quite a bit of dev. At least compared to Sweden. Sweden has not even 200.
Yeah. Oof.
And looks like... Oh, wait, what? Tuscany was probably the defender of faith? That's why they're in the war versus Poland? Yep. And they're waiting probably to get ticking war score on UAR to get a whole bunch of land in Spain. But actually they won't get enough. They will get to 65, and I mean, you can piece out AI with this much, but you won't get 100%. And
well, you will once the AI is fucked everywhere else in his country.
Yeah, I guess.
Especially if the nation was left with AI, settings that wants him to seek peace fast.
Yeah. Yes, I wonder what would be better for Sweden, to go for more, to take back land in Sweden, or go for Livonian Order land, to be honest. I'm not sure what would be better for them. Because they're not in the... I mean, they could maybe take those forts, or maybe even more, I'm not sure. Regain the connection to Dalaskogen. What was... Did we
lost
Delhi
Swabia
again?
And we lost Delhi. Yeah, both of them.
Hopefully we won't have to rehost at the break. UAR didn't show up, unfortunately.
Guys, we need a rehost for this.
I mean, they will keep crashing. They already crashed twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we might need a rehost. I'm gonna talk with Gradiax.
Kilwa is asking to come back. I will wait just for Delhi to come. I'll send him a message.
Wait before allowing them to hotjoin.
Yeah.
I'm talking with Gradiax right now.
I failed my French test this week.
Looks like the Polish-Russian war is already over, and Poland got a big chunk of what I guess would be Belarus in this area.
Oof.
XVR, I failed my French test this week by 17 on 35, so by half a point. And the worst thing is, the teacher gave me 1 point less because I I didn't send in the task in time, but I didn't know that because this app just doesn't work. And she didn't message me. She just said like, you lose 1 point, and because of that point, I failed the test.
Good teacher.
Yeah.
But I mean, how can you fail French? It's like literally the language of gods.
How can you not,
doubt.
How can you not fail
Doubt. By the way, allow the hotjoin. We will rehost during the break, but we're not gonna do an early break.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
both of them. Okay, yeah, good. That's
but
the
I
way
don't
to do
know
it.
if he's coming. I will ask him. It's Diego Cid.
Yep.
Yes.
It might be taking him a while because, like sometimes, unless you have a beefy enough PC, it can take a while for U4 to start.
The worst thing about U4 is if you press back on the menu, you got to reload the entire game.
Yeah. That's
and it's been broken for like 6 years, and they still haven't fixed it.
Welcome
they
to
know it.
DOS level programming.
Like you're gonna play multiplayer, but you press single player, like fuck.
No, that's actually like what they did on purpose. It's not a bug or something, because otherwise I think because of how menu works, right? It loads in the saves, and it wouldn't like clear it from memory or something. So they have to actually quit the game and restart the thing. It was the only way. Okay, I'm actually gonna be right back since we have about a minute. Well, actually, they're loading crazy fast.
They're loading fast, yeah.
I'm following orders.
Yeah, as the French should do.
Just following orders. Okay, so the Swedish wars actually end up in a somewhat of a draw. Well, I mean, it's still a win for HRE because they won the first war super fast and then they lost the second super slowly, comparatively. 6 years. And yeah. Ancon, pause.
Oh. Okay.
Who unconned?
Livonian order.
Oh.
Yeah, the Swedes are gonna feast.
So Sweden is not dead?
Not yet, no.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he's getting subs, he's never dead, frankly.
Well, it's not really the subs, it's the 150.
The subs, not the Serbs.
No, yeah. But it's the 150,000 Americans that were in Europe to fight for him.
Yeah, obviously. It was actually closer to 200. The Marines Corps is really showing their prowess in Europe.
It counts as a win. It doesn't matter how.
Yeah, they retook most of Sweden. Looks like they're focusing on this one. I mean, there's quite a bit of decent forts. Maybe that's... Wait. Were all the forts destroyed by...
Finished construction of Bastion, but it's gone.
Yeah.
So they removed it, maybe.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure it's directly banned in the rules. It's kinda nasty move, though. Russia is starting another battle versus the Germans.
I'm gonna go for a moment. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Sure. it looks like Russia won actually only one battle versus the Germans, but it was worth 20 war score compared to everyone. Yeah. And they actually had numbers advantage, so I'm not sure why it was such a...
Yeah, it was at maybe the start of the war and...
No, it was the huge battle that they barely won on like their fort.
war score?
Yeah.
In a reconquest? Like, why?
Yeah. I have no clue. I mean, all the battles are worth a lot of score. Like, it's 9, 7... 4, the smallest, that was just like 40k infantry stack. That's actually kind of weird, that you're right. Maybe because Russia has such a disadvantage on the macro scale, like the game thinks they're such an underdog that always when they win, it's just huge bonus.
Well, it's only 2-1 in terms of numbers, no?
Yeah, but if you take, probably if you look at stuff like money and force limit, it's it's gonna be even worse. Yeah, Byzantium alone has a bigger force limit, but I mean, Russia doesn't really care about their force limit going more than twice over.
How long before bankruptcy?
A while. I'm surprised. Are they bankrolled? No, no one is paying them yet, at least, which is kind of surprising.
They're getting a bit low on manpower,
though. I'm guessing he's using a lot of mercenaries at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, but
yeah, about half of his army is mercenaries.
Mercs are a pain to use in this.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's probably why he's not reinforcing this battle as well.
Yeah, and they cost a lot to reinforce, and some of the companies have debuffs on reinforcement rate, like only 25% of normal rate. So they are there, but all the stacks are depleted.
Wait, Russia has... Oh yeah, they have 0%, that's why the mercenaries are more numbers. Yeah, I think pretty soon the Russians will be completely broken. I mean, frankly, they're gonna get cut off from half of the nation because of this very narrow path between the Taiping and Poland.
Is Arabia eating my corpse again?
Yep.
I told my war to get my mountain forts. It's most important to him.
Yeah, AI has 3-star general, so let's see if they can do anything with it. I mean, I think that Mawar has plenty of possible mountain forts already.
Yeah.
I mean, the line would not be perfect, but it's something. Surprised France is not really doing anything. Who are they allied to? Jerusalem, Carthage, GB, Inca, and United States. Yeah, they have bonus relations from something, which is... Actually, they cannot be allied to so many people because Jerusalem for one counts as 2. And what are they getting the bonus relation?
Oh. Rule breaking.
Diplomatic, where is it? How is it called? Diplomatic relations +5. French, oh, that's the idea. And yeah, it's GB, so that's player, United States, that's a player, Inca, that's a player, Jerusalem, that's a player, Carthage, that's a player. Yeah, so they have to drop someone or Jerusalem. Can someone write in chat that France has not enough relationships for his alliances because Jerusalem counts for 2?
Okay, I'll message him.
Just write in chat so he feels the public pressure. Looks like the United States are getting a landing spot from the French.
Yeah, I noticed they have like a province.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, explain about the Jerusalem because Jerusalem counts as 2 relationship slots because he's a top 1 GP. Are there any new wars? Yep.
Agenda about to expire. Oh, damn.
There is an alliance limit. Dude.
Need the rules. Let me check the rules real quick.
Right on time.
Kredax is smashing his head against his desk.
Typical French. Looks like the Prussians are withdrawing to their Tver fortress, which is not really. I mean, it's actually horrible from to defend from the south. It doesn't even have a river crossing, and there's plenty of forests around, so that's kind of weird. Maybe it's.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his capital right now. I guess.
Yeah,
that's...
because Taiping took Moscow and renamed it New Beijing.
Yeah. I'd still go for Zhev. You could make the Zhev meat grinder just like in real life.
Oh no.
Hegemon of Malaya. We have our first hegemon, and it's Malaya with the naval bonus, which means he has over 100 heavies, or was it even more? Or maybe 250? And that means he also has more heavies than anyone else in the world, and yeah, that's probably by quite a large margin as well. GB only has 70. Anyone else really have? Brazil has 30. Just a few from some land nations.
And Songhai should take Songhai back.
Oh damn, the recorder is chugging again. I'm probably gonna lag.
Yeah, you have.
It's but why is Discord not? What?
I mean, streaming is more intensive.
Yeah, but it's the game and the stream that are lagging.
Oh.
You're on the 5th of May right now, more or less? Or am I still catching
yeah,
up?
8th, 9th.
Yeah, so I'm actually up in game. And the stream should be up again as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just there looks like the router is having some problems if it's like being used intensively right
Who
after
are my
starting or
allies?
something. It's a really old one, so.
Who can I get as a royal marriage?
My internet is German speed, but much cheaper, so
GB or France?
that's the good thing. Oh, I got server lost. That's surprising. Yeah, god damn it.
It is not good, my boy.
What is the type of the French government type?
It's a brewery, no? Or something?
Wait, what?
Are they a theocracy?
Brewing Imperium.
Yes.
I never heard from that.
Yeah, because they're a theocracy and they have the how is it called?
No one wants to give me an empress.
Nobody wants to do what?
No one wants to give me a queen. I asked who wanted to give me a queen and no one reacted. Now I'm sad.
We must find the queen. We must find the way.
The way to the queen.
Rule the waves.
Inca shall rule the mountains, yeah?
Oh, Incas are actually gonna get a buff in the next version of the mod. They're gonna have reduced diving cost on mountains, I think.
I saw.
That's actually a big deal for them.
Because 90% of my land are mountains.
Yeah. Did the other guys drop, by the way? Delhi and...
No, I think they're
Arabia?
still in.
Yeah, they're still in. Nice. So that's...
Russia isn't looking too good.
Yeah, he's fighting another battle, but actually he's way overstacking this time. Maybe because he's afraid that they're gonna catch his reinforcements. That's a valid reason. He has a stronger general for now.
Yeah, but they have the morale.
Yeah,
so.
Because he has to overstack. It's not really effective for him. Oh damn, that sucks. I mean, he has such huge numbers. I think if he reinforced properly, he might have been able to win. So maybe even just taking a chance for getting sniped would be a good idea. He's killing so many Germans as well. God rolls. That's just way too many of them. And there's still one stack in reserve. Just Germans keep rolling once, and Russia is always ahead.
But I think the Germans have this battle.
Yeah, eventually. Yep.
Why does Austria decline my royal marriage? No one wants a royal marriage with me.
Isn't
by
there
the way,
any you can...
Serbia Serbia actually ended up with internal conflict, so they're in a rough spot right now. And bankrupt at the same time. Not really the best position. And now Carfish is going for the United African Republic. And during all this time, I think Great Britain is actually... Yeah, they've been losing a lot of battles on land versus the UAR. Because UAR is still a nation built by a player, so they have a decent army quality. Yeah, full free idea sets. The golden age is going on right now for UAR. So probably the GB troops are not as strong as the ones of UAR. And Hong Kong is struggling as well. But Hong Kong can't afford any losses, because he'll just pay for more. But now the defensive position for Tuscany is much better in Iberia. He can put actually a lot of troops in Aragon instead of what was before, which was very awkward and very hard. This fort is actually extremely important because it protects basically all the provinces except of those two that are protected by fort in Pyrenees and in Roussillon. But Roussillon can be easily cut off if Milan just the Milanese corridor falls. Yeah, Jerusalem is keeping a lot of troops ready in Sahel Africa. The problem is probably right now UAR would not really be willing to give them access, though they could always just send an truce break them and go through them. Or maybe Carfish will be able to create a corridor to Jerusalem. That's also an option.
If you break royal ties, I don't lose the queen I got, right?
I'm actually not sure.
No, I didn't.
Good to know.
I just got a Dutch queen and then broke the royal marriage.
No, not the Dutch.
Well, no, I can't get the royal marriage with almost no one.
Not the Dutch.
Not Muslims. I can't get it with a Muslim nation.
Serbia
I can't get it. Yeah, go ahead.
Serbia is continuing to go in a really weird shape, but
yeah, this is not a good shape.
Yeah, I mean they're still going.
It's not even a snake. It even has the ball hanging at the end.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for trade zones, but that's a really awkward one. Snack. That's a good way to put it. More people going after VJ. It's this time Imarina. A 1v1. And yeah, Imarina's actually doing it.
Also, they're going to get a piece of VJ as well.
Shan is going after Oirat. Oh, it's an OPM in... how many? Not that many cores, to be honest. A lot of them are gone. The UAR war. Brazil is going after Portugal, or what's left of it. Oh, Florida is still a thing as well. Somehow, after losing like 6 wars to people around them. What other lands are there of Portugal? And where? Oh, Caraibas apparently has 2 provinces in here. And the Papal State is at war as well, because the Portugal and Papal State just allied each other.
Okay. I need to go to another call right now. So
yeah. Sure. Yeah, so the only thing that's actually happening that... oh, GP looks like they pieced out with not much from UAR. Yeah, it was just a white piece. Damn. Oh. And now Hong Kong is struggling with 25k versus the incoming Africans, and I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just cannons as well.
Pretty sure all of that is going to, or at least most of it is going to Jerusalem.
Yeah, but at least it looks like Jerusalem is letting other people take trade provinces. And Brazil is coming in as well to retake their homeland.
Brazil has the weirdest game in this entire campaign.
Yeah, they went a long way from Africa to Brazil, back to Africa.
Portugal.
Yeah, this is a good province as well. 29 with a nice trade good. It looks like Carfish is not going down to Sahara Africa for some reason. He's just...
Well, they might have a deal, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, but I mean, he needs war score.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, he doesn't have the... No, he has the war goal. He will be able to get, like, a bit more in Iberia, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to have enough. I think he will need to cross into Sahel eventually, especially with UAR actually going after him as well. Hong Kong got wiped, and I think Brazil is gonna be next. He only has 50k, and there's like almost 200k Africans going after him. They're gonna get oof. I don't think that's gonna be good. What is the war goal, by the way, of Brazil? Cayor. Oh, he has an island off the coast of Sahel. Okay.
Russia is fighting Taiping, I think.
Yep. Apparently Russia was supposed to be talking with Taiping right now in chat, so maybe they have some kind of deal. Maybe Taiping is actually gonna help versus HRE, but...
Right. Also, Genoa completed the snake.
Yep. They managed to finish it. They still didn't take all of the provinces back from Serbia in Georgia.
But it's less, so I think
yeah, it's
Serbia
getting
is
better.
Selling. Yeah, Serbia is selling.
Maybe it's something about the loans or something, because like, can they actually sell right now? Yeah, they actually can, if they wanted to. It's too far from Genoa to make a core. What? Oh, because they actually... Genoa needs to make more cores to actually get those provinces. Okay, so looks like typing just got a free win out of Russia. And I'm assuming it's done so typing helps Russia versus the HRE, I guess.
Maybe.
I mean, it's certainly going to worry the Germans. I mean, and it's not really fair to call them Germans at this point, but HRE.
Germans. I mean, this is not a good situation for Russia, period.
Yeah, but even if you're bankrupted, that you shouldn't really just give away 100% in the free wars. It's
yeah,
that's not good. Georgian is at war with Imerina. What?
it's fake wars, I think.
It's Australian wars, war of.
What?
I'm not sure actually.
What?
Vatomandri.
Oh, and Jerusalem and Arabia are helping. Is it an
Yeah, it looks like the Chinese are invading Madagascar, and the Australians are protecting the access. Oh, but they lost the naval battle. The Marinas are actually winning the
Yep. So it's
the battles.
the African War has begun.
Yeah, but there's 100k Chinese going, so if they manage to secure the islands, it's going to be very difficult to kick them out. Marina is recruiting mercenaries, but I don't think 27 cannons with no morale will be enough to stop them. And they're coming in a month, so actually they will have some morale, but that's.
But
really
you need those cannons out of there. I mean,
yeah.
You just wasted money.
Yep, it's not gonna really give them anything. Jerusalem doesn't really seem to be making any moves. Somehow Brazil managed to not get wiped by UAR. The AI just didn't move against them. Yeah, the Jujian with a -3 is just destroying the cannons, obviously. And now he's gonna go. There's like 100k mercenaries around of Marina. Oh, and then they lost. The more heavies from Australia came and they kicked Marina back. Damn, so looks like the Australians and Chinese might win this. I think.
We're gonna import kangaroos into Madagascar.
Yep, and another stack wipe. Great Britain is at war. Oh yeah, Great Britain is finishing Florida. They're always in war with Texas because Texas is allied with Florida to prevent raids from Florida. Will Florida actually be destroyed totally in this war? After 2 sessions that my transports were galleys. Yeah, that's a bit of a mistake. Let's see. Can Florida actually be killed? Yes, looks like Florida will be killed in this war.
Nice. Just 100.
Oh, UAR is. I think UAR is gonna push Brazil out. Well, at least win one battle. It depends if the AI actually follows up. Portugal is certainly trying their best. Will they be able to? No, they're not landing reinforcements. So yeah, oof. Brazil lost the first battle, and UAR might push Carthage as well.
Carthage out, yeah.
I mean, that's an interesting composition of the stack, but it should do the trick.
Tough cookie.
I mean, with the way things are, Jerusalem could ship a few thousand troops onto Madagascar, but
they're not moving.
Yeah,
it
looks like they don't really care apparently.
Yeah.
Unless no, that's light ships. So
I mean, if I were Arabia, I would be like, interesting, because there's a piece of Ethiopia that he can eat up.
Yeah, the question is like, does Jerusalem need much more land at this point? Where's his? Yeah, I mean he's already eating the overcapacity penalty by quite a bit, plus 30%. I mean it's not too bad. He can eat more, but he already has all of Sahel to eat. Imerna is probably gonna get destroyed in this battle versus Jujian. They do have a leader, but it's not as good as the Chinese one. Oh my god. 20 more discipline. I'm surprised this battle is actually still going. And they didn't get stack wipe. Imerna is trying their best with mostly transports, to be honest. But there's a lot of transports of the Chinese as well. Oh no, Brazil is gonna get eventually wiped out by UAR. Inca, oh, that's what Inca meant by transports being galleys. He wanted to send some troops and help Brazil in Sahel, but alas, he has no transports.
He has no transports.
I mean, he has 18, but you really need to drop as many troops as possible at once because there's 150k Africans waiting for you, and they have pretty good quality as well. So ideally, you would want the numbers advantage. Brazilians are still not getting wiped, probably, yeah. Where are they going now? What? Oh, it's UAR, so Brazil is just probably moving to the next tile. Yep. Oh, that's just... those regiments are not up to the manpower levels they need. Okay. Gonna have a break in 5 minutes, but maybe we do not need a rehost in the end, because I mean
it seems stable.
Things are looking okay, and if you can avoid the rehost, then it's probably for the best. There's another stack of 80k from. I mean, it was 100k, but the attrition is making them suffer from the Jujian landing on Madagascar. Right now, I don't think even if Jerusalem went full all-in, they could even retake it. Especially since Australia is protecting the strait with their heavies.
Yeah, I don't think, this is not going well for them.
Even with full cannons, those forts are taking a while to siege. And the general. AI is going for a snipe on the Carthage's infantry stack. They still have more cannons than everything else, but they're doing their best. They stuck! Carthage got stuck wiped by an AI, god damn it. The mostly cannon strategy is working. Brazil has... they're not consolidating their troops, so they have a lot of regiments that don't have really much power, but they're landing more, so maybe if this stack gets enough breathing room to actually regain manpower, they might be able to do something. And Hong Kong is trying to help as well. Oh damn, Carthage is losing this one. They're getting pushed back. No. UAR is... It's like you don't really want to commit anything versus AI, but because UAR is built by a player, it has much more reserves and quality and everything than you'd expect from a regular AI nation, so they can actually pack quite a punch. Like, it's almost 300k troops and it's recruiting more.
Jesus.
Looks like...
Yeah, they're gonna be stuck in Africa for a while.
I mean, Carthage could always peace out for less, because they will have the war gold, they will have the lands in Iberia.
Kazan. Who released Kazan?
Yeah, they can only take this much land, and they're pretty close if they take the... What's the capital, actually? Joba. Yeah, it's quite a bit far for Carthage. But with combined forces of the Americans, the Chinese, and Carthage, eventually UAR will crumble. Oh, Byzantium took a chunk out of Persia.
Yes. They got the good land. Well,
some of it.
There's good trade goods over there.
The coast of Caspian Sea is very strong. And I mean, Mewar will still get one more mountain province, and Arabia got some good provinces as well with mountains.
And thus my legacy ends.
I mean, it's still 3 provinces. We'll see who actually gets them. Everyone has... no, Mewar could actually take them any minute.
Yeah, let Mewar take it. I'd be happy.
You can die happy.
Yes, I already died, but okay.
The Americans are struggling. They are slowly regaining their manpower.
Is that a 3k stack that's going against?
I think it's... Yeah, it's Hong Kong.
is okay.
Are there even gaining manpower in here?
Attritioning, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, they're not hitting full 5. It's pretty close to it though. Because there's 40k cannons from Hong Kong, 50k Inca troops. Yeah, Australians are occupying... Oh, it actually looks... Is the island going to the Georgian, not Australia?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess, but it's fine. I'm surprised Jerusalem is just letting this happen with, like...
Yeah, and Arabia too.
Because, like, having the Madagascar is a perfect staging ground for a giant invasion of Jerusalem. You put a whole bunch of stacks in here, and then you take one province on the African coast, and then you can land like 300k in a few days, in like a month or something. Because there's a lot of space and it's very close. And yeah, we are now paused for 15 minutes, so I'm just gonna go on a break. And we're starting again. Yeah, it looks like Imerina, the target of only player nation, the player war, is here. Okay, that's interesting. UI construction. But there's pretty much nothing anyone can do to free Madagascar at this point. Like, you would have to somehow force Jujian out of this war, because getting enough troops, I don't think it's just possible. There's just this many Chinese troops already on the island, and you would have to get through the Australian Navy as well, which is not super powerful, but they do have a fair amount of naval ideas. So they're not much compared to Malaya or GB. But, oh! So here it comes, the Austrian conquest of Franche-Comté. And it's a lot of HRE. The numbers advantage looks to be pretty firmly in the HRE favor. For now it's France, Inca and United States. So not nearly enough. They're fighting versus all the Italians, Austria, Swabia and Hanover. Oh yeah, thanks Gok. Good point, the break screen is still up. The French will have to... like, why is it that it's always the Cologne? Vassal of France, okay. It's always the HRE that attacks. Yeah, you know what? You deserve it. There you go. So you can never say that I'm ungrateful. But looks like the Jerusalem is not coming to help this time, and that's gonna be an issue, I feel. Like... oh, I guess... what happened? Why did Carthage and Jerusalem break the... and GB break the alliance? Was it like on purpose? Was France betrayed or what happened? I'm honestly not sure. The most important thing for France is to prevent the HRE from sniping any force before he has enough troops. Like with assaulting, and he should be like at least I think moving his forces up to the front so he can threaten the HRE troops. And there's a lot of them in this area. And Tuscany is like not even committing anything. No, wow. Jerusalem is just letting things go. Huh. And Incas are too busy with their bit of a quagmire in Africa to help France, even though they could potentially send over 100k, which is not nothing, up to 200k of decent quality troops as well. France really needs more though. I think if France just attacked the Holy Roman Emperor, then they would actually face less nations than right now. Because Austria has the bonus diplomatic relations. Wait. Oh yeah, they don't have alliance with Poland, so that's fine. France is going with a 6-3, which is worse general by 1 point than the one belonging to the HRE. The French morale though is huge, and the HRE is suffering from a -1 penalty. There's 26k Inca cannons out of all things. They're not necessarily going to be too useful. But at the same time, Hanover is going to siege, and yeah, they take a fort in the north. That's a problem. Yeah, Hanover is trying to catch French in Verdun, but it doesn't work. The French ran away. Is there any fort that protects? Oh, yeah. Lorraine is actually protecting Barrois. Americans are trying to go and snipe some reinforcements of the HRE, which is exactly what they should be doing. The Marine Corps is showing their power yet again. And now Livonian Order is yet another nation. Poland is declaring on Livonian Order. Lubeck, Serbia, Swabia are in this war as well. But yeah, will HRE just... What? Yeah, I want... Is HRE just going to prove that they're not worth their title and then that everyone is just on the chopping block as soon as Poland declares it so? Or is there all declarations of unity and friendship actually worth something? I'm not sure one way or the other. Americans are successfully catching some reinforcements, and they might win the French might be able to win the main battle. They still have a bit of reinforcements. I think those are mercenaries, so their morale is low, but they are winning. And the Americans are... Oh, they are not holding the line anymore. Still, is the province... Oh, the province was not scored, but they won anyway. The Americans are losing in the south. Alex is... yeah, he's GP. Okay, we'll see what will happen between Livonian Order and the rest of HRE. Because for the time being, it really looks like Poland is just sitting out all the wars and taking land from people. I mean, did you die really, Cock? I see Poland right here, it's stronger than ever. So, did you really die? The Italians are coming from the south, which might prove to be an issue to the French because they're just so outnumbered by the HRE. Yeah, true, there is no Ruthenia. I have to agree. Russia is being declared by Sweden and Livonian Order, but Livonia doesn't really have that much access. He still can take a bit of death, but the bulk of it is gonna go to Russia. And actually, because the... Yeah, it's only core over here. It was a deal. There was a lot of land for a deal. There's more Incas coming. They're actually, yeah, they're starting to ship in more and more troops. And whatever the French can get, then it's surely gonna be useful to them. They need to be a bit more active because they're just letting the HRE siege stuff with no repercussions. Like, they're gonna lose this southern fort just with nothing for it. What are the level of those forts? The French capital is in Auvergne? I guess the fort is a bit stronger on the mountain, but... The numbers, that's the real issue, I feel. HRE has doubled the numbers of French and their American supporters. And like maybe Carthage could help France with just starting their own war once they're finished with UAR, and they're not really doing too hot right now. They're actually kind of struggling. Like maybe at this point they actually can go for 97. They can take 100%, they should just go for it. They won't be able to take any more anyways, so just take the piece. Meanwhile, Brazil, with some Incan and Chinese support, are starting to seize the coast. And I think UAR is slowly getting worn by all those wars. And yeah, Carthage is not taking that much land in a Iberia? I feel like barely any. Yeah, one province to Carthage, not even the full state. They took a bit more land in Sahara, but honestly not even that much. No, so I'm not sure what was that about. Was it a full 100% score? Yeah, it's 15 years of peace, so I guess. Yeah, so French waited till the Italians take fort in Carcassonne, and now they're going south. So Byzantines are using this occasion to go for Salins. And we got lost, at least lost sync with Delhi. We might have to rehost eventually, unfortunately, even though we wanted to avoid it as much as possible. Still might be a bit difficult for lonely Sweden to beat Russia on their own. Livonia already managed to peace out for those two provinces. I mean, the player should be, in most cases, be able to win just because they engage more efficiently with their cannons. But we shall see. I think the French are being kind of passive with their armies. I think that their power lies in being able to win battles because of their super high morale. And I wish they would use this power a bit more. Yeah, there's just full point of morale higher than... My game is no longer in sync. Okay, that's unfortunate. Now we have to rehost immediately. Yeah, it's fine for the time being. Eventually though I'm gonna drop and I have to do something about that. Americans are getting caught with no leader as well. That might be just a stack wipe. Looks like maybe, yep, stack wipe. And the Austrians have a 5-6 general. Damn, that general should be fighting at the front. Although I guess having a pretty good general on the sniping stack is pretty darn good as well. I'm not sure why everyone just abandoned France, like both Carthage and Jerusalem. Seems honestly kind of weird to me. Is France going for the next? Yeah, if they manage to get the next Miltech, their army quality would increase even more to just kind of ridiculous degree. I don't think any one of their enemies is anywhere close to this tech. Yep. Yeah, so this didn't really pan out. They actually would be facing less enemies if they attacked Hanover, but eventually more enemies could come if they used enforced peace. But that would mean that France could just get a truce with everyone if they just accept it. Taiping is attacking Kazan, which I think is just an AI. And it's Orthodox, so Byzantium is probably the defender of faith. Yep. Oh, Malaya somehow lost the hegemony over the navy. Oh, because they lost the great power status almost immediately. So that means they have, I think, a pretty hefty penalty for losing the hegemony. Yeah, off power cost plus 10%. Oof. Oh, France is unconning. Now, I think I would have at least waited for the next Miltech, because that would be a huge bonus. Infantry shock plus 50, military tactics. That would be huge. And yeah, the numbers, like with no Africans. Oh, Malaya sold a show of strength.
We lost.
Yeah, I think like France was going to get the next Miltech, and it was pretty huge in like I think in 6 months or something. So
Yeah, I don't know why we uncont. It wasn't so bad. Well, I didn't realize that the combat width updated, so I only have stacks of 30k there. Wait, who is joining?
it's Delhi. His internet is unfortunately much slower now, and actually, yeah, I think you lose hegemony if you lose great power status. You cannot be hegemon if you're not at a great power.
Well, now I can go fight in Africa again.
Yeah, you guys were really struggling against the UAR.
Yeah. Now it's fine. We just to get the troops over it.
Yeah. Damn, those rehosts.
How are the numbers actually in this war?
In the French War,
yeah,
they basically had twice the numbers.
Oh. So we didn't have a chance.
Yeah, not unless. I mean, I think there were some things that could have been done because, like in the south, there were way less troops.
Yeah,
fighting against.
Americans wanted to kill the south, but France was like, no, we need to fight together. So, yeah.
Yeah. And especially with the Miltech being so close, everyone else was very far away from getting it. And plus 25% combat tactics and military infantry shock. This would have been huge. But how many loans did France take in the end? I don't think he went even that much over frost limit, frankly. Yeah, he's not even over, like, he probably already dismissed some troops, maybe. But Russia went 200 over a force limit for a bunch of times, so I'm not, maybe just... No, France is getting 100 subsidies from people.
I am getting no subsidies.
Yeah, I mean, you're just making enough gold on your own.
Yeah.
Oh, you're spending 70 of your income on colonies.
Yeah, that's because I switched to innovative IDs. So the colonies...
Yeah, you have no colonists.
Yeah. But I mean, I can take it.
Yeah, maybe you should have waited at least so there would be 2, but...
Yeah, maybe. But it's too late now, so...
Yeah, it's not too big of a deal.
I mean, once they are finished, I can make 2 more stacks of units and fight a bit better in wars. I should also make another transport fleet because it takes a year or something to just transfer 1 stack over.
Yeah, just you need a lot of transports if you're gonna be moving your troops between continents. Otherwise, it's just
if we win the war against UAR, I get territory from them. So
yeah, unless you have like time to prepare and ally over there, so you can just ship them slowly. But even then, it's gonna be just too slow to make it worth it.
look, the UAR is sieging Portugal. Why?
What? How they even? I guess they have access from Carthage for some reason, but yeah, it's actually good for you guys because now you can actually start sieging up more of UAR, even though it has a bunch of troops and a pretty good general around. I guess that's one thing of having the French capital being Avignon. They cannot take the mountain fort. And it has pretty good rivers as well. Oh, it's because Austria is making the peace and he's not experienced.
I made a screenshot, but I can't find it.
Looks like there's 2 provinces going to Milan, 2 going to Austria, 1 going to Swabia in the end. Yeah, and a few to Hanover. Well, I'm still wondering why was France abandoned by all of their African buddies? I mean, yeah, like Carthage alone, I guess it's not worth that much, but Jerusalem, why is he staying out of everything all of a sudden? Noir is at war with... Oh, it's probably Defender of Faith yet again. Apparently Hong Kong's goal this session was to get into GP, and he's still 100 dev off, so that might be... Oh, I think I crashed. Yep.
Oh.
That was
No, you're... Oh, yeah.
Expected to happen once I lost sync. So that was not entirely unexpected for once.
Damn, my ruler died.
And let's try again. I think the hotjoins are just broken on the... But it was working okay for 40 minutes before the break and a bit after as well, so maybe we can just keep on hobbling till the end. Actually, I'm wondering, should I hotjoin right now or maybe...
I don't know.
Because if someone drops, then we have to rehost eventually anyways. Are there any player wars going on right now?
I can't see the whole world, but so as far
You
as
can
I
just
can see,
look at the player list on the
player.
the.
Oh yeah, I don't have the player list activated.
You probably should have it activated.
Where can I see it? Activated.
You can you
oh
have
yeah.
to add it to the ledger on the right. There should be like a plus or something next to the thing where you see all your armies and stuff.
I have it. Player war between Mewar and Sean, and Hong Kong and Byzantium and Taiping are all in a player war.
Oh. Okay, maybe then I do hotjoin.
So, Hong Kong is at war with Viang Gar, Mewar, and Khorasan, and with the UAR. Byzantium is at war with Spielberg. Spielberg is at war with Kazan, Byzantium.
Oh,
Oirat,
it's all actually irrelevant wars.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think it's fine if I just wait a bit. Let me know if there's like actually a big.
Yeah, maybe I can stream and you can stream my stream or something like that. No, but that would just be my perspective.
I'm getting some news that maybe something will happen, so maybe I should hotjoin. I mean, I'm loading in pretty fast, so it's not too bad, but it's been a pretty slow session. What year is it now?
6051.
6051. We already made 23 years, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Like, I used to have pretty slow hotjoining.
I didn't need to hotjoin yet, so.
Yeah, it's like we don't actually know what it's based on, like what it depends on. So apparently something changed, and now I'm. Oh, and someone is a number as well.
Oh.
Someone is saying that the war is looking pretty real. I'm not sure about those player wars because I don't think there are any, to be honest. Yeah, I think we should rehost. Actually, I didn't even change the screen on the stream from technical difficulties because it's still technical difficulties. All day, every day.
I almost have 1,000 development.
Nice. By the way, I love the trap when you get server lost. when you click quit, it sends you back to the main menu, which means it actually restarts the game. And that means restarting the game, I think, is slower than exiting and just starting it over. At least it feels like it.
Yeah, that's possible. I didn't expand my economy much this session. So
yeah, I mean, right now it's already getting to the point where you should be focusing on fighting stuff. And time to build up is slowly ending.
Yeah. Well, I am fighting. I fought a war in Europe, and I am
Yeah, I was
fighting
surprised you actually were sending troops to France.
Well, I keep to my promises.
Nice. Not everyone apparently does in New World or Africa.
Yeah. Sadly.
Yay! It's the ID. Random or custom setup has been selected in options.
Yeah, that I got
What?
that thing too. It's very weird.
Yeah, I think it's maybe just something that showed up. It looks fine.
Jesus, all of Africa is really high def.
Yeah, people were deving it like crazy, especially Congo. Like it's pretty much all 20 def all over the place. UIR is not as good, but it's actually pretty decent as well.
Yeah.
In a lot of places.
My def isn't good at all.
Yeah, I mean deving mountains is quite difficult.
Mountains and jungle. Only the north I'm starting to dev there a bit.
Yeah, it makes sense. There's a lot of grasslands and stuff.
Yeah, and the resources are quite good. I got good resources, but just the territory isn't good to dev.
I'm sure gonna go be right back until we start.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we're gonna be starting again. Even Kimi is loading up pretty damn quickly. Wait, is he even in? I actually don't see him.
No.
Nope. What the?
Typical Kimmy.
If yeah, we're missing Arabia, which is looks like the only player nation we're actually missing. Hopefully he hotjoins or something. Oh, Persia is dying to Genoa? What? Oh, it has scores of Timurids, and Timurids are a vassal of Genoa. So it's actually going to gain those 3 provinces without having any access to them. This man is a mad genius. Yeah, Sweden is taking a nice chunk of Russia. Slowly molding into Russia. Glorious combat is upon us. Yeah, the Kazan army. Are there still a horde or something? Oh god, that was loud. They're a republic. No, yeah, fine. I guess that's fine. Yeah, it's still about oil rat for some reason. Wait, Kradex is at war with... Oh, he joined the Hong Kong war versus the UAR. Is he actually moving any troops over there? Doesn't seem like it.
I only need to convert 2 provinces and then I'm fully Catholic.
Damn. That's a lot of Catholic.
And I don't have any cardinals.
Oh, Florida's made a march of Texas. I'm not sure why. I mean, why is he keeping a pirate nation on his border? But I guess there's no harm in having a naval march. And it can be annoying to people, just giving it a province somewhere. You guys are winning in Africa, but Portugal is not looking too hot.
Cares about Portugal.
Yes, Kimi is actually hot joining pretty quickly.
We're not used to this. How is this possible?
Yeah, and it's pretty much done. And for example, like Brazil is loading way faster when it comes to starting game, but during actual hotjoins he's super slow. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot about the overlays for a second. Starting. Poland got a lot of dev this session. I wonder if they should be great power at this point. I think, depending on how dev is this area.
Well, but I think he depends a lot on his allies, doesn't he?
Like,
If
does
his
he?
allies combine, can he win that?
Maybe not against everyone of the HRE, but apparently they don't want to do anything against him, and he's not really helping them in anything.
Yeah. Is this the fall of the HRE hack box? Fucking German internet.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess I'm not even sure what would be the next big thing to happen. Poland is top 5, and that is actually
Poland.
yeah,
Oh.
quite relevant because that means they're a great power and they cannot have other great powers on their side. Like top 5. So for example, if Byzantium gets a bit bigger, they're all pretty close at this, like from 3 to 8. They're within a couple of hundred of death from each other. Oh, what is Byzantium doing? Is he preparing to do something against Arabia? Because that would actually put him in conflict versus Jerusalem. Hanoverians are going somewhere. They're going to... Is there going to be a war versus Austria now? Hanoverians are going to Slovakia. What? What's going on? And now to Serbia? Oh yeah. Okay, that's what's going on. There's Byzantium, Hanover, and Tuscany are attacking Arabia. Jerusalem is joining. There's also a second war going on. It's a trade conflict between Lubeck and Great Britain. Yeah, but the British heavies are just crushing the fleet of Lubeck. Yeah, it's... What? Who started this war? Actually, it's hard for me to check. It's just British Lubeckian. So maybe it was GB after all? Oh, I think Lubeck didn't really expect this to happen. I mean, Jerusalem is keeping their forces. Oh, whoa! Jujian actually took a few provinces in Ethiopia, not in Madagascar. So the Chinese have a starting ground for an invasion of Africa, actually.
Damn.
Hey, Carthage is at war with Tuscany potentially, so something could happen on this front. Yeah, Arabia is regrouping. but they need support from someone at least. What is Jerusalem doing? It is having it is being over force limit with a lot of troops on. Where is? Okay, Jerusalem is going to be supporting Arabia in their fight versus HRE. And it's basically the Italians plus Hanover that are fighting this one. Which is a lot of the HRE strength. All the powers, I think it's the order of the power in HRE is Poland, Byzantium, Hanover or Tuscany in third place. And then probably Serbia, I'd say. Serbia is probably way stronger than Austria. Austria is actually stronger. It might be partially because Serbia has been having a rough session this week. Hard to say. Yep. There's not that many troops yet. Poland GP is happily blockading the HRE. Because I mean, why not? They could be pirating the coast as well. They are bringing devastation. Oh, there it was. With their... shouldn't it change next week? It feels like the days are going very slowly.
You are, I think, yeah, it's right. Your days are same as mine.
Yeah.
Damn! It's UAR morale is high. 6.5.
Yeah, France has 7.5. They have
mine is 4.4.
Oh man, yeah, that's not too much. You need to find some way to increase this because 4.4 is not too much.
I won the battle in the end, so how will I be able to improve this?
Probably something from Catholicism for starters.
I do have 126 discipline.
Actually, you should be getting a bonus from crusading UAR, so I'm not sure what exactly the mechanics are that in the mod that we've changed from the last time. Critics got stack wipe. Yeah, Vijay is he actually going to die in this war? Probably not. Yeah, it's still a lot of death available to everyone around. Jerusalem was actually I think was paying more attention to his attrition for a while, but then he just gave up and is now sending 500,000 men up north in a few stacks.
Okay, I finished one colony, so that improves my economy by
like 30 ducats or 60, 30. I think.
Yeah, 30.
Quite significant.
Yes.
The Jerusalem troops are too slow. My God, the days are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds per day, so we're making a month in 3 minutes. It's not too fast. Naval Blood. Is Balaya fighting someone? Or I guess he's taking part in killing Vijay.
Okay, I'm converting my last province.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge for you, getting 100% religious unity for once.
Yeah.
Only. Maybe if I was France, I would actually truce break. Because he has 12 years of truce left. And if... Oh god, Arabia is not faring too well versus Byzantium. He actually reinforced on time.
Poor Kim.
Oh god, he barely did. So it's not a massacre, but it's pretty bad still. His armor quality is not really... I mean, Byzantium has 142 discipline, so... That's a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, they
One
did...
of my armies is being attacked. Ah!
UA are still... How long has this war been going on?
Ah, Brazil is not sending help.
It's been almost 10 years, and their help is coming, but not to your side, unfortunately. And Brazil is sending 100k to actually clean up Portugal, so... It's a tough war for you guys. And Hong Kong has been fighting for over 10 years now. Jerusalem is at the front line. Carthage is also sending a whole bunch of troops. But to Africa, not to Iberia, despite being at war with Tuscany as well. Huh. Yeah, Jerusalem is preparing to fight. And also is keeping a healthy amount of troops versus the potential Chinese strike from, I guess, Eritrea?
You know what surprises me? I didn't have a single depleted gold mine yet.
Yeah, that's actually quite surprising. Jerusalem has a slightly higher morale, but a fair bit less discipline, and that means lower military tactics as well, because those two are based of the same value. Let's see, who has the... Oh, is Jerusalem not going to reinforce? He should... Okay, he is reinforcing on time. There's 5, 6... And the numbers are... Oh, and Jerusalem is actually going for a snipe in the back row, so... I think Jerusalem has a fair advantage in numbers. And if he wins the battle in the north as well... Nah, okay, there's a lot of Germans, the HRE troops going there. Jerusalem withdraws almost immediately. I'm not sure if he really had to. And where are those troops going? Hopefully not too far. Yeah, he's actually able to send them... Oh, damn. Oh yeah, he didn't manage to put a lot of his troops into the battle. He could actually start a new battle pretty soon. Like, maybe withdrawing and then immediately starting a new one would be a good move. Just so all the HRE is kind of forced to overstack. I would go for another battle instantly. I mean, there's the Arabians are coming, and they're not that good quality, but they're meat to put in the grinder. And a lot of the stacks of HRE are weakened. I would go in right now. And Jerusalem troops are not withdrawing too far as well. They're gonna be coming back soon. And Carthage now is keeping a few troops in Iberia, but he doesn't have any forts. I think he's just protecting Malaga, so he's not giving any war score to Tuscany, potentially.
Shit, they just stack wiped.
UAR?
Yeah, UAR just stack wiped Brazil.
In Iberia?
No,
Oh.
in Africa.
Yeah, and it's UAR still has so many troops. Why can't you guys... Oh, because he has 14 war score from battles. I think, yeah, now Jerusalem will go, I think, for another battle versus Byzantium. Yeah, they're just stacking up the front provinces. And they should be going, frankly. Yep, there they go. There's a sniping stack going from the side.
How can you actually edit a template? Do you know that?
You go to the production interface and then go to define army templates, and at the bottom there's create template.
Yeah, but edit one you already have. Is that possible?
I'm gonna check in a sec. There's a double battle going on. Jerusalem is actually having more troops in a side battle than in the main one, because actually a lot of those troops are Arabians. So they're overstacking a bit, but I guess that's not too much of an issue, because they're winning this one and they're going further north. They're catching some Byzantine troops and they're still winning the main battle. There's only Hanover to reinforce. Yeah, a small stack wipe. And Tuscany is, I mean, they're tying up the forces of Jerusalem, but they're also losing a stack. And there's still 200, 300k of Africans. Yeah, it's a huge victory for Africa. I mean, isn't it basically... Yeah, it's basically HRE versus all of Africa. And Poland is in this war as well, so potentially there could be a lot more troops coming down south. And some of them are going there. But that's another problem of HRE. So, for example, now Poland goes south, but it means that he's exposing himself to typing if he actually went and sent all of his force limits, so 500,000 troops, into Poland. And all of his troops were in Asia Minor at the time.
Mom, take the fort.
France is still a threat, and a big one. They are ahead in tech, so if they went right now, they could deal huge damage. It's just Milan and Austria that are keeping up the fort. And it looks like Tuscany is going to actually invade into Carthage from Iberia's side. Let's see, what kind of forts does Byzantium have? He actually doesn't have all of them at the maximum level. The front forts are pretty good, but those in the back are like, there's a level 2 fort, which at this point of the game is just nothing. It will just vanish.
6 fort is really a pain in the ass, man.
Sorry?
Level 6 fort is a pain in the arse to siege.
Yeah, like even with a full cannon stack, it's taking forever.
Well, my generals don't have any siege pips, and that's really annoying.
Oh yeah. So Carthage is like setting himself up to defend Iberia, but I think he has to give up most of these lands. And I mean, to be fair, it's pretty bad terrain mostly. He could have put another fort on the mountains, but I don't think he can win versus superior numbers of Florence troops on flat terrain. Perhaps on the mountain though. And the problem for Byzantium is if the Africans capture this fort or this fort, then they take all of Persia, the Byzantine Persia, for free, basically, because there's... I guess they could reinforce through Genoa, but at this point at this point maybe the Africans would be able to force defensive battles because there are no forts blockading their movement in Genoa. And yeah, Jerusalem is going precisely for that fort. It won't be an unopposed invasion though. And Byzantium will be able to use Scorched Earth. Actually, they already Scorched Earth this province way in advance. So the Africans have proven that they're capable of forcing the HRE out, but the question is, can they push? And yeah, it looks like Jerusalem is not even going to attempt that. Maybe. He is moving his troops up. Yeah, at -2 though. It's gonna be tough. Ideally, they would be reinforcing from Cappadocia. And yeah, Byzantium is already securing this province. I think the ideal move for Jerusalem is to like send 2 giant stacks with cannons and try to force 2 battles at once. Take the advantage of their higher numbers. I think there were some Polish troops somewhere. Yeah, there's like 100k Polish troops, but there's nowhere close to the limit of Polish power. Both sides are not really doing any aggressive sniping action, they're just pouring in forces into the meat grinder. Now Byzantium is going to cut off perhaps some of the forces, or maybe not. In the meantime, Jerusalem should be able to at least free all the forts in Arabia. Yeah, Jerusalem at least has a way stronger general, so the -2 is not hurting that much. I mean, it's still hurting pretty bad, but at least they're compensating it somewhat. Oof, 1 versus 9 on the roll. Yeah, -2 is a pain, especially with bedrolls. Oh, and Poland is going to snipe the sieging stack. And because they actually might win this because they're reinforcing better. The general is better for Poland as well. Carthage is going to attack the Byzantine galleys, but it's not working out. Yeah, the Carthage galleys are getting wrecked. I actually wonder why. I mean, there were a few more Byzantine ones, but still. Oh god, Carthage is losing Malaga. It's a tragedy. It's an actual tragedy. And they didn't manage to reinforce their Jerusalem siege. I think it was a bad fight for Africans in Evdoxia, which caused them to lose Laranda, which was very unlucky for them. They had like 64% on the siege. It was just bad luck as well. And yeah, the Polish troops are bringing in a real punch. And Jerusalem, Carthage are going to be withdrawing a long time. What I really wish would happen is that someone will actually push HRE when they're just exposed like this.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey!
What did I miss?
We have a war of Africa versus HRE going on right now, basically.
Ooh.
And guess who got the last 3 provinces of your kingdom?
Mevar?
Nope. Genoa.
What?
Those sneaky kids.
Ew. Cursed.
Yeah,
Absolutely
so Jerusalem
cursed.
Jerusalem managed to, when they came in, they pushed HRE back, but then they got into some nasty fights and then they lost.
Wait, who declared?
Byzantium on Arabia. It's basically Africans versus the strongest powers of HRE.
Yeah, that's not going well for Africa.
I mean, we'll see. Jerusalem is a super powerful nation. The problem for the Africans is the unit quality. It's way higher on the HRE side. Let me actually see everyone's manpower. Arabia's started to run a bit low. Yeah, like everyone is doing okay-ish. Oh, the Brazil and Inca finally managed to win the war versus UAR. It's been like 10 years, and Hong Kong is still fighting.
Hong Kong is still fighting.
It's the same war, yep. GB is back for the second time, and there's still like over 100k UAR troops, and they're just kicking everyone's ass. And 100k more in Portugal.
And did Madagascar die? Well, did they lose the island?
No, they lost 5 provinces in Horn of Africa. Which is
probably for the Suez Canal, maybe.
Like, I'm not sure what Fujian is setting up, but I'm interested. Jerusalem is sending a lot of troops to fight versus the HRE. And
well, I think, yeah.
I really wish like Taiping would attack them at this moment. Maybe even France could truce break into Tuscany or Hanover. Use this opportunity somehow.
Yeah.
Because I think now it's like the one chance. If they let all of HRE focus on just single nations, maybe or single alliances blocks, then it's wars for the world.
Yeah, HRE needs to be fought from every side, basically.
Yeah, and like don't stop pushing. The Swedish truce with Lubeck ends in May, so next month. Now Lubeck has a lot of allies, so they couldn't, or maybe they are planning something.
Is it just me, or did Livonia lose land to Poland?
Yeah, he lost land to Poland. Like apparently it was a deal of some kind,
Poland
but I'm not sure what that was about. Like I was hoping that the HRE would finally turn on Poland, but unfortunately,
yeah, no, they're not gonna turn on Poland.
France doesn't have truces with maybe like Netherlands or something. Yeah.
Huh.
So they could just attack even without truce breaking. I think something might be happening pretty soon.
I've heard some rumors.
God, I hope so. And like Africans are going all in if the.
Well, I mean, they kind of have to, because it's just a gateway for more future wars where they're much weaker. Well, Arabia will be much weaker.
Yeah, and I mean, it's all about Jerusalem. Like Arabia and Carthage are the second fiddle to Jerusalem. Though Carthage does has a very important role in actually protecting Africa from the other end.
Well, yeah, the strait.
They really do need some ships in Ceuta. Ceuta?
Yeah, Ceuta. I don't know. But yeah, if the Tuscany make a push, Carthage won't be able to stop them, I think. Because they have more
And
land.
Lubeck is attacking
Sweden?
Oh, that's actually perfect for Sweden, because it's just Sweden and United States versus Lubeck, Austria, and Netherlands. Because I was afraid if
France were to attack Holland now, it would be very bad for the HRE.
Well, the problem is a lot of nations would be called into this war, because I think like pretty much all of HRE, because Hanover would be called in, and Hanover would be free to call in all of their allies. But like something I think would be a very good idea. And he's raising his maintenance for some reason.
To be honest, the HRE is currently at its most vulnerable spot, because it's in so many wars.
Yeah. And there's like all of them are fairly like, of course the Swedish one is one of I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure what's the quality of Lubeck and Holland. I'm not sure if it's that high, right? No, they do have 3 mill groups. The Dutch haven't finished them, but of course the Hanseatic ideas by their nature are not as strong as the Swedish ideas, and the Americans, I'm pretty sure. And the Americans though only have 2 military groups. That's unfortunate. though their national ideas are very good compared to nothing. Okay, let's see. Sweden is opening with a very strong leader as well. We have a slight advantage, and the artillery combat ability +10. That's a very strong bonus.
And the Americans are there in force as well, so...
Yeah, and they control the strait between Finland and Sweden. Yeah, and Americans are cutting off their reinforcements. They might stack up Swabia, which would put them out of this war. Didn't happen, unfortunately. Yeah, so now that HRE is in 2 wars, both are fairly difficult. Jerusalem is going for another counter-offensive on Syria. There's a lot of troops, both battles going on at the same time, which is, I think, exactly what Jerusalem should be doing. They should be using their numbers advantage to force as many battles with cannons as possible. And it looks like they've proven that already that they can out-micro the HRE, who, of course, do have a bit more trouble coordinating because there's just so many players on their side. And it's like someone has to actually decide who goes to which battle, and there's 5-6 players in here. And while it's free on the African side, but it's like the moves that Jerusalem makes have the vast majority of impact. And currently, the way things are going, Jerusalem is winning both battles. They are starting to lose the northern one, though. They have some reinforcements coming. And they might lose the northern one pretty... Okay, they won the southern one. Now if they reinforce quickly... They should reinforce quickly. Oh, they didn't. That's unfortunate. Now it's actually good for HRE. If they went south and started slowly reinforcing, they could get a really big win, but it doesn't look like they're going for this.
No, they're gonna
yeah, I think someone should have pushed their advantage in this situation. It has to be good for someone if things went like this. San Francisco, says Malaya.
What about San Francisco?
No clue. Imerina is offering Byzantium to give them 10% of their income. Wait, no, they didn't accept. Okay. And yeah, Sweden is starting to push Lubeck out of Scandinavia. Was there secure Scanland? I mean, already at this point, even reinforcing over here is gonna be such a pain because there's not enough provinces having access. Yeah, Lubeck and Netherlands are in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, this is because they're gonna lose all the northern provinces. But
yeah,
I don't think they're gonna be able to cross the strait into Denmark.
Yeah, so Lubeck has...
the war is just gonna be stalemate.
It's not gonna be because Sweden controls the war goal, and I think they're gonna get enough war score to get into 50%.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That it's gonna be like they're gonna go to the States and then they're gonna stop fighting until
Malaya said... Oh, okay. Texas declared war on Hong Kong, so...
Oh my god. I get +10 discipline.
Nice. Discipline is big, but you need a bit more morale though, like, seriously.
Yeah. I need morale more than discipline.
Oh, we have Deccan, no longer Nagpur.
Huh.
Yeah, actually, like... I think it's a bit of a unique color, so... I think HRE has the same color, United. And not many other nations, so I actually prefer it over the Nagpur one. Okay, so both Africans and HRE are basically reorganizing their troops. Is Poland... No, Poland is keeping a fair amount of... I mean, it's actually not that many. Only 50k, and I think they used to have more. They still have a lot of army in their country. HRE is going for a battle against the Swedes.
Oh, interesting.
That's gonna be a big one.
I mean,
they don't get a crossing penalty.
Oh, okay, that's not good. Yeah, the
Swabia has a very high discipline, but Sweden actually has higher morale than France.
Sweden are going to win this. Oh, wait me. Oh,
Yeah,
they're
there's
sending
still
more?
200k reinforcements for HRE.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. Yeah.
Oh, and Sweden also is assaulting. Will they make it? I think they will. And there's still some American troops reinforcing.
Yeah.
And once they finish this, that's a costly assault.
That's a very costly assault, actually.
I'm not sure if I mean, I'm not sure if it was worth it because yeah, they get the siege, but if
they need
win,
the troops down south. They
Yeah,
actually need the troops down south.
if they win this battle, then they would have taken this siege for free anyways. So I'm not sure if it was worth it. Hopefully they do not start breaking, that would be terrible, and they do need the Swedish cannons in the back row because of the general. Actually no, the general gives bonus to Americans as well, so it's not that big deal. But
no,
the problem
this
is
actually not so good.
Yeah, and the province is not scorched, but it's still pretty slow. Yeah, they lost some cannons in the back row. And the 50k Americans are going north because it's mostly cannons. So yeah, they're gonna lose this battle eventually.
Yep.
So I think in the end assaulting has proven to be not the correct move in this case. But yeah, they actually had to send everything they had. And France is still not doing anything. Right now, they have Swabia, some Poles, some Austrians, and Milan that have anything.
Just some random Poles.
Yeah, did France do a war this session or not?
Yeah, they did, and they lost. They weren't supported by Africans. I think if France went
And by
after
me.
Iberia, yeah, Incas did help. Maybe if Brazil joined France as well. There's still a stalemate in the Middle East. Yeah, I think Taiping and France now have a golden opportunity to do whatever they want with HRE.
Yeah, but it's like 20 more minutes. I'm not sure. I don't think they're gonna attack.
I wonder. Like Taiping is right now doing a court and country disaster.
Hmm.
Oh, I think he already finished it. Or maybe he failed to start it actually. Yeah, I think he didn't start it. I'm not sure if I can check did it fire or not. A disaster can fire only once or not?
That I do not know.
I can check Serbia, who had a... Yeah, Serbia doesn't have internal conflict anymore, so... And I know it fired this session, so looks like a disaster can only fire once. Which means Taiping didn't get it even though he was setting up for it. France is getting a small loan of 5,000 ducats from Hong Kong. Yeah, France still has a lot of loans. Is he like rebuilding?
A lot of loans.
He's not building anything right now. And he can still take more.
I need more manpower.
Buildings. Yeah, that's actually one thing you have a lot of is provinces, and provinces mean buildings.
Yep.
France just keeps lowering and increasing their maintenance. I'm not sure what's going on. Like they have it raised and now it's increasing again, so that means they lowered it at some point. And Sweden is
being pushed back.
Yeah, they're getting crown founded by the rest of the world, so I wouldn't cross them out yet. Even though if US sent like additional troops, it would be pretty great. Let's see. Basically, they have one rebel, anti-rebel stack in America.
There's a big battle coming up, I see.
Yeah. This one is -1 for HRE, so that's gonna be quite big. Austria is bringing a great general, but Austria troops are not that strong, actually.
Ooh.
And the province is scorched, so yep, it's gonna be a massive defeat for HRE. Now they're gonna be fighting the next battle without the 60k troops of Lubeck and Austria. Actually, that's a stack wipe, yeah.
That's the stack wipe.
And like condos from Serbia and I think Württemberg were somewhere, or maybe they got stack wiped. Oh yeah, they're here. They're great, but you get them once, and it's only 20k, and they're gone from this war forever.
What's the war goal, by the way? The one province they captured in Sweden?
For Lubeck?
Yeah.
Skaraborg.
Is that one province they're on?
Yep. And it's grassland, so actually it will be pretty... not that easy. France is asking for military access and giving it. Not sure what that's about. So Sweden can easily start a battle here, but they could be cut off by Lubeck from the north.
Yep.
And it looks like they're gonna be actually preparing for a push. At least a few provinces. Yeah, Byzantium is attempting to go for Halab yet again. So every time they were pushed back at this exact position. Hanover is actually running out of manpower, though he has a lot of army professionalism. He only gets 30,000 from slacking, so that's actually not that much. Yeah, that's like... it's not even enough for one battle. And frankly, the Africans are doing pretty great when it comes to manpower. Byzantium is doing pretty great. Tuscan is doing pretty great. Who else is on the HRE side? And Poland is not actually that strong when it comes to manpower, actually. No, Tuscan is getting close to maximums of admin and diplo, but yeah, they're about to embrace manufactories. Actually, let me take a look at who has manufactories. Starting in India, in most of India and China already have it. Jerusalem, of course, but Europe is the one falling behind, actually.
Yeah.
Out of all the places. And there's a giant battle going on. Jerusalem is not starting a second battle yet, but they could. They have a lot of infantry with that cannon stack as well. I love that the Arabian troops are just pouring in with no... Oh, they actually stop. Yeah, I think the Africans are overstacking a bit. They have over 100k in reserves, 150k in reserve right now. That's not what you want to do, but now luckily HRE is overstacking to compensate, so that's fine. And Carthage is actually keeping all of their troops blockading the Gibraltar Strait.
Just doing that to keep the Tuscans out, because otherwise they would just rush in.
I'm not sure if there's point to moving more troops to over here, honestly.
I mean, he could try to make a push himself, but that would be suicide.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have any naval control though. That's the problem. If he had the ships, at least to be able to force a strait, then maybe. But he cannot even make it across. I mean, it's actually looking like the HRE might win in the end.
Yeah, because they have more reinforcements than Africa.
It all, of course, also depends on the roles a lot at this point. Meanwhile, there's a huge battle going on. The Americans are late to the party. Yeah, the Swedish line is already breaking it. There's 100k Americans running behind. They will make it, but that's not gonna be an ideal fight. They are not forced marching, which is something you probably should do at this point.
They're not even going. Okay. I was about to say they're not even going in.
Yeah, they're not even going in. I think that was not ideal. So in the end, the Africans are tying up more troops to the north, but they're going to lose the main battle for one reason or another. Battle. Yeah, they're gonna probably lose both of them.
Oh, I'm having a cold province that I shouldn't have. Oopsie.
Yeah, Hanover is bleeding professionalism quite heavily. But other than that, everyone is fine when it comes to manpower.
That's a lot of manpower for Byzantium. Oh.
Yeah, the Italians have surprising amount. Even Milan has 300,000. Just yeah, I mean Tuscany has more than Poland, I think. Yeah, about the same. Poland has 10k more. Typing, still not preparing anything. France. Oh, never mind. Perhaps maybe something interesting will happen.
Oh, he's moving his troops.
Yeah. And he's going after
the Dutch.
After the Dutch, which is a bold move because the Dutch have a lot of allies. Like he will be fighting the what?
Yeah, but it would also take off some pressure on the African front. Oh wait, what? I don't understand France.
Wait, is...
Wait, is this a white piece?
Yeah, it looks like it was a white piece.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, so France enforced peace on the Netherlands, so they would be in a... They wouldn't call in everyone. I mean, at this point, France should just enforce peace on Byzantium.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sweden should as well, and everyone. Actually, it would be good for... no, I mean, they could go for France. It's not like...
I think this right here is going to cause a lot more salt in the chat here after the game. Absolutely. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, I think right now everyone should just enforce peace on Byzantium. It looks like there's some kind of fight going on. Oh, I think Carthage was trying to get across the strait, but they didn't get stack wiped, so actually that's a success. If like Tuscany put their fleet during the battle, they couldn't come back, so...
Yeah, if I were Tuscany, I would push right now.
Yeah, it is... oh, it's not a mountain fort. Oh, Carthage doesn't have a mountain fort on the... On the strait. That's actually... Oh, and... Oh, what? Oh, Jerusalem, I think, is like reconstructing their army or something. Like all of their troops are coming back to Ethiopia.
I think Arabia is going to give up the Middle East and focus on defending Suez. Maybe.
Suez is over here.
No. Suez up. That's yeah.
I mean, they would have to give up all of this.
Yeah, I think they're going to defend Suez. But yeah, that's a lot to give up.
They do have a mountain fort in here, but they like without Jerusalem they cannot defend anything. And I'm not sure what Jerusalem. He's force marching over here. Imerina is allied to Jujian. Like maybe Jerusalem is feeling
The pressure.
Oh, so apparently the Jerusalem truce with Jujian ends in next year.
Oh, okay.
So that's what it was all about, I think. So I mean, I guess if China really doesn't have too much of a ground to stand on here, even including the Imerina provinces. So if Jerusalem really goes for a blitzkrieg, then can they just eliminate their stepping stone and then go north?
Yeah.
It could be done. But I think France should just enforce peace on Byzantium. Yeah, they would need to make Arabia like them, but I don't think there's any reason not to. Like it's still gonna be one war, so he's not gonna lose more land because supposedly Byzantium is trying to gain land from Arabia.
Guys, I just got Galapagos.
Nice, you got the dragons. But if there is going to be a war in Africa with the Chinese and Jerusalem, I don't think it's going to happen now because it's only 7 minutes.
If Jerusalem still wants to fight in the Byzantine war, then I would take every month that I can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a serious amount of troops for Jerusalem. How many troops does Jujian have? Is his entire army in Horn of Africa? Yeah, basically, except for one stack in Japan. That's all of his troops.
Then is it planning to attack? Yep. Yeah, France isn't going to enforce peace.
It's actually Jujian that starts this war.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that Jujian's quality should be... And he's fighting Imerina, as he declared against Imerina despite having units on their...
Truce break? No, wait.
No, that's not truce break. Like, Imerina accepted alliance of Jerusalem instead of joining with Jujian. So I think that didn't go as planned.
That didn't go as planned, no.
I mean, Imerina is allying with Jujian, who just took a bunch of their land, so maybe it's some kind of deal. I'm not sure. It's still kind of weird.
It's very weird.
Oh yeah, it wasn't planned. It wasn't supposed to go like this.
Yeah, it was a mistake on Joke's part.
Yeah, but this puts Jerusalem in the beautiful position. If they win right now, Jujian has so few provinces. Let's see, Byzantium is offering quite peace to Jerusalem. Let's see if they accept it. Jerusalem has way more morale than Jujian. And also similar discipline.
Yeah. And they're not accepting the white peace to Byzantium, it seems like.
20, 10, 20 for... Jujian has higher infantry compatibility and they have higher infantry fire.
Accept. Oh no, wait, it's Sichuan.
No, it's the other nation.
It's Sichuan, yeah.
Also going... Yeah, it looks like they're not abandoning Arabia quite yet. It's just Arabia has to delay for long enough for... Oh, I think stack wipe for Jerusalem on the flank.
Yes.
And they will catch another stack. Oh no, actually not. Okay. Yeah, and basically it's just like Zhejiang has one province protected by his forts. On the other hand, Jerusalem. Yeah, no, it's the only province that Zhejiang has access to because of this fort. So this might end up, especially because of this blunder with Imerina.
Yes.
It might end up being really bad for Zhejiang. Yeah, if
How's Kimi doing in the north?
Yeah, it's not that good at the moment.
Oh, they pissed out.
oh yeah, it looks like Byzantium took a bit of land. So Byzantium took a bit. How much land was it actually? It's a fair bit.
How many deaths has Byzantium?
Right now, I'm in their GP. Wait, they're not. Oh,
They're
they don't
not
have. They don't have the institution. That's why they're. They have 1,500. Yeah, they just.
Yeah.
And I think Zhejiang is just gonna get destroyed in Africa. Frankly.
That was actually a very big mistake on the Chinese part. Yeah.
I mean, frankly,
Arabia did have to give up a lot of land.
Yeah, but it's not crushing. Like Imerina doesn't have any forts in the area, anyways. So it's not like the Chinese could hide behind the forts of Imerina.
And is it only Zhejiang in the war?
And Mewar. But
wait, what? Mewar is on Zhejiang?
Yeah. Oh, and Mewar is actually attacking Arabia.
Arabia? Yeah, I thought so.
So Arabia actually shouldn't have joined this war because that would make it better for. That would actually make it better for Jerusalem as well. But Africa is going to be protected. Like, what's the war goal? It's murder. Yeah, so I think. Yeah, and Zhejiang is the. Again, he's withdrawing into a bad position. And this fort is the only thing standing between 500,000 Chinese and the stack wipe. I mean, it's quarter. Yeah, and I think even if Imerina was on the Chinese side, they would need some forts in these lands. There are no buildings anywhere. Because, like, naked provinces are not gonna help them anyways.
I mean, to be honest, Imerina made a great play here because otherwise it was just a one fort where they had to go through. But now Jerusalem can pretty much attack anywhere he wants.
But Imerina, I think, was supposed to be allied with Zhejiang. So you can see where the mistake was made.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now, like, at the end, France didn't do much. They at least enforced peace on Lubeck, so Sweden didn't lose anything. But Taiping was just sitting on his ass the entire session. He took some AI OPMs. But yeah, I think Zhejiang is gonna get wiped. Like,
yeah,
maybe
he will. Out of Africa.
I'm actually surprised he's not already evacuated his troops by Berbera. Unless he manages to miraculously win with the terrain advantage. But he actually has a weaker leader as well. In fire, he's really showing his power, but still.
The one thing that they have to try to do is then push back on Mewar. Because I think Mewar is a better quality than Arabia.
Yeah, that's for sure. But with the war goal secured in Africa, that means it's like 40 war score for free for the Africans. And if they actually manage to wipe enough troops of Zhejiang, that can be a lot of war score as well. Like already they have free from battles. Let's see. I mean, they also have to win this battle, but it's all the reinforcements of China are already in, and there's like, okay, where is Zhujian even withdrawing? Luckily, he's going to the only province, not all of his troops though. Right now, I think Jerusalem should just assault.
That is, yeah.
And
I'm not doubling my economy this session. Far from, actually.
Okay, so that's a stack wipe probably.
still mostly making money from gold. Yeah, losing just 50, and he's cut off from his transport as well. Oof. Yeah, I think.
Okay, that's the end for Zhejiang.
The Chinese expedition to Africa is
done.
Is a failure.
Yeah, the transports are here, but the Dunkirk is not gonna happen without the French. I mean, in the fire phase, the Chinese troops are really showing their merit, but okay, maybe if he's fast enough, who's going to get there first? Oh, yeah, he managed to get them off. Just barely. Jerusalem now needs to take all the coast provinces, so we can wipe more troops.
What did all those Chinese die for?
Oh, and stack whip, yep. That's now 8 war score from battles and 40 from the war goals, so they almost have 50 already. Arabia lost one battle though, but Jerusalem should be coming north.
Yeah, Jerusalem is coming north probably.
Who are you, Belgian, on Discord, by the way? Belgian
Yep.
12? That's you?
Yep.
Ah, okay. Because I'm always confused about people having different nicks on...
It's either Dream or Belgian, one or two.
Of course you're Belgian because of the show.
How was the episode, by the way?
It's okay. The
Spoil it.
beginning is
Spoil
the
it.
beginning is
No,
the beginning
spoil.
is slow, but the ending is very nice.
Okay.
I'm surprised people don't like. It appears to me that a lot of people really hate HRE, but they don't
do
want
anything
to.
again.
Yeah, they don't want to push when
they are at their weakest. Yep.
Yeah, when they're exposed. And like Byzantium, Tuscany, Poland, and Hanover were all in Asia Minor fighting versus Jerusalem. This is all the most powerful nations, and at the same time, Lubeck, the Netherlands, Austria were moving troops north to Sweden, and it's just
Taiping and France should have made a play here.
Yeah, and France actually tried to make a pretty smart play, I feel, with the enforced peace, but they didn't continue with this. Like, I think at this point, the way all of nations around HRE should do it is they should just increase relations between each other and start enforcing peace once anyone gets attacked, because they can just do this. There's nothing preventing them. Yeah, GG. Good session still. We had a bit more technical issues than the last few weeks, but still pretty good. And how many years did we make? It's 1660. 22 years. That's not ideal, but not too bad.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna leave. Till next week.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
Oh wait, did I? Oh crap! I forgot to record half of the session. That's unfortunate.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put probably the Twitch version with overlays on the YouTube. That's unfortunate. But not the worst thing that could happen.
I wonder what Kdax is actually doing now, because
I mean, he's just eating Vijay and not much. Like the Indians, Mewar is actually involved in some stuff, but Delhi, Shan, Deccan, I feel like Taiping actually was not doing anything this session as well, which was quite surprising to me.
All of Asia is silent this session, except for Mewar, and then Zhejiang with their failed invasion.
Ching has average autonomy less than 10%, so that's actually pretty huge. He's making 150 decades. He's very slowly coming out of his...
yeah,
building a lot of buildings right now. That's what he should be doing. He has 20k troops, his entire army, but yeah, if he continues building up like this, then maybe he'll get somewhere.
I mean, everyone is happy to let him live, so props to him.
Yeah, that's...